Family members are your biggest supporters, but will they ruin your business if you hire them? G'day, Ron here from ronaldosborne.org, where I help small business owners and entrepreneurs achieve their version of success. Today, I'm going to discuss hiring family members. Let's jump into it. A quick overview of the family members that have worked for my business. When I started my telecommunications company, my younger brother and my good mate who I served with in the Australian Army were my first two employees. When my company was at its biggest, I had a total of 4 family members working for me. One of them was a family member-in-law, so it's safe to say I can talk about hiring family members. According to the US Chamber of Commerce, there is almost 32 million small businesses located in the US. According to the US Census Bureau, family firms comprise of 90% of all business enterprises in North America. This tells you the family businesses are strong and prevalent in the US economy. Here's some things to consider when looking to hire a family member. Is the person the right fit for the job that you're advertising? Have you vetted that individual just like you would any other employee? Are they suitable? Is the person reliable? Is the family member reliable? Do they turn up on time to family events? Do they have a good connection with all of your other family members? Are they the life of the party? Do they turn up late? Do they never turn up? These are the ones that you would want to avoid. Have they been your biggest supporter in the past? Have they encouraged you? Have they always been interested and wanting more? Shown an enthusiasm to come work with you? If your preliminary review is yes to all of these questions, jump over right now to the checklist that I have linked below. That is a hiring checklist. Go through it and ensure that the family member that you're looking at aligns and is a yes to all of those questions. Watch out for the red flags that I have in there as well. What are the pros of hiring family members? Loyalty. Your family members will not run off, hopefully, to the highest bidder. They care for your business as much as you do. They're there to help nurture the company and grow it into something special. Your family members will always go the extra mile for you. My cousins were the ones that were always working every single weekend. If I had something that needed to be done, they would do it without hesitation. Your family will support you when the chips are down. And as an example, my brother, this is a true story. My brother and I had just moved from Queensland down to Melbourne and we were starting a new project. However, the vendor that we were working with does not pay for 3 months. They're on a 3-month payment schedule. Ludicrous, I know, but that's how it was. One evening that my brother came up to me, money was super tight. We were down to our last couple of $100. We had nothing left. We were meant to be getting paid the following week, and thankfully it was a $91,000 payment check from the first month of work. But what happened is, I'll never forget, my younger brother was asking me, he wanted to go out and party with his friends, and I looked into my wallet and we had about $200 to get us through the week. So my brother accepted $50 to go out partying that night with his friends, and I remember when we got paid, I made sure that my brother got a hefty bonus, and I did that all throughout his career with me. You're helping your family. That is a massive pro. You are providing the food on their table. You're helping give them experience. You're able to give them and pay them well above the wage that they would be able to get paid anywhere else. You can control that. We've discussed the pros of hiring family members. Now let's discuss the cons. Family members can take advantage of your goodwill. That is why when you are looking to hire a family member, you ensure that you set clear boundaries and clear expectations from day one. Your relationship is no longer personal, it's professional as well. You're their boss. If your family member thinks that they can slack off and be lazy and demotivate the team, that can have a profound impact on your other employees, and that can cost you in the long run. If you have to fire the family member, that can be devastating, as that family member may carry that into the personal relationship. So what's my honest thoughts and opinions about hiring family members? I would not have had a successful multi-million-dollar business if it wasn't for hiring family members. That's the truth of it. My family helped me take the business to new heights because I knew that I always had them in my corner supporting me. I always felt a profound responsibility. I always knew that I had to work hard because it was up to me to win more work, to do a great job, to lead them well, because I was the guy responsible for feeding their families. No, I am not a trust fund baby. I have been asked this by a lot of friends if I grew up with money. Of couldn't be further from the truth. Very, very, very humble beginnings where I came from. So no, my family did not just give me the money to start my business and go ahead. However, over the years, they did give me a wealth of knowledge. They helped me where they could with their experience and their knowledge that they'd learnt in business on past endeavors. If the opportunity ever presented itself for me to hire another family member or to work with my brother again, I would do it in a heartbeat. I love every moment of it, and I hope this helps you make the decision if you need to hire a family member. If not, ensure that you use logic, ensure that you don't just use emotion. You're in business, you need to set up something solid. However, your family should be there to support you. Remember that, take encouragement from that and crack on.